As siúig í film Hollywood ennimalechting, a dràibheadh ALBA Hannah Chapman is a brosnachach son go cool chaile.
I discovered it quite late, a lot later than I would have liked. I must have been about 16 when I discovered go-karting, and it wasn't like the proper competitive karting. It was just local corporate arrive and drive type rental cart stuff. It's quite a nice story, a little bit cringy as well, but it was the summer holidays from school. We were watching films and just trying to fill the time with stuff to do, and we watched Herbie, the Disney version of it. And yeah, but from watching the film, it was like, I want to do that. And we went go-karting quite soon afterwards, and I just loved it. I just was naturally really good at it, and from that first day in a go-kart I was addicted. I went back all the time whenever I could, and yeah, so that's where it all began, age 16.
Befíochain die slie a lorach is deach chun a spòrs, cha Hannah go farpas karting scoil brechting, agus fa fé maich go dí strí gus í héna dhearach.
That was amazing. It was actually hard work to get onto it in the first place. I discovered it online because I didn't know how to get into proper karting. So I discovered these rental kart championships and the British School Karting Championship. So I went to my school, and I was quite a shy kid at school, so it was quite a big deal for me to go to the head teacher's office and knock on the door and ask him if I could put together a team. And he said no. So I was really upset by that, because karting and racing was all I cared about. So I went to my guidance teacher, and I went to the PE department, and I was in floods of tears, very upset, and told them that he said no, and told them about the kart championship. So they all kind of teamed together and fought my corner, and we managed to change his mind. So that was amazing. I feel like that was quite an achievement for me as a shy kid at school, to persuade the teachers and the head teacher to let us put a team together, and we smashed the regional, the local finals, and got through to the national finals at Daytona, Milton Keynes, and I won one of the heats in that by 12 seconds, I think it was. So that was amazing as well. So yeah, really good experience.
Hannah is earth gomors and spòrs a siúig a rèiseach an na cúchba Mini Cooper na ALBA. Chuideach sin gí gus an bruidhinn réig, son páirse gáil ag farpas JCW Mini Drivers.
I started out in the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup. I did a part season in 2013, and then the year after that was really the making of me in the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup. I definitely found my feet with that. My teammates at the time were a huge help in me progressing. They spent a lot of time working with me and letting me follow them around the track, and yeah, I definitely progressed up the grid in 2014, and then I did a 6-year stint in Scottish Minis. So over those 6 years, I feel like I achieved quite a lot. So I'm quite proud of my time in the Scottish Minis, because it's led me to where I am now. So if someone had said to 16-year-old Hannah, who just started rental karting, I mean, when you think about Formula One drivers, they all start as soon as they can walk. They're tiny and they're in go-kart. So I'm almost an adult, 16 years old, and if you told me back then that I'd be in the Mini Challenge JCW Championship supporting the British touring cars, I wouldn't have believed it. And even in my Scottish Mini days, I didn't think I would get as far as I have, and it's just amazing to be on the support package of the touring cars, televised live on ITV4, and it's just it's so exciting to be a part of, and I just want to do the same as what I did in the Scottish Minis and in the karting, just start working my way forwards and progressing up the grid. And yeah, it's really, really cool.
Hannah mar fárs just spòrs motor na ban, agus hain dòchas go bhrosnach í barrachd chláinear, gus rèiseach í a hain.
I've become part of Motorsport Women, who do a huge amount to inspire and encourage girls into motorsport. I was with them a couple of weeks ago at Donington circuit, and there was a young girl who came along, and she was lovely. She was called Aurora, and she was just started karting herself, and she's looking to progress in motorsport. And it was really nice to be with the girls, and rather than us all maybe hating each other, not that that's a thing, but it's nice that we're all there supporting each other rather than giving each other the evils, or it's I think it's important to get more girls involved, and if I can play a small part in inspiring young girls into starting go-karting or starting their own racing journey, then that's great.
As dúi hí déalach di knachban staras a dríoch, a Hannah innse gamas an a bhí a miscúsin ag carich an chuirt bhrichting.
Well, I'm already racing in a championship that I only dreamed of years ago, so what's next? I'm not sure. First and foremost, I want to earn my stripes and prove myself in the mini JCW championship. From there, I mean, I want to get as far as I can get. Obviously Formula One's not going to happen for me, but I would love to get to the British touring cars. That would be incredible, just to be on that grid. I mean, I'm already on the support package. Maybe one day I can make it right to the top of the ladder and race in the touring cars. That would be pretty cool. I think I'm quite proud of myself for making it as far as I have, from bouncing back from the many difficult moments that there's been along the way, and proud of myself that I've not let any incidents, crashes, fallouts, politics, any of that kind of stuff, budget, sponsorship. I've not let anything stop me from carrying on. I've always picked myself back up, and yeah, it's I'm quite proud of myself, and I look back on the journey, yeah, really fondly. It's been a good journey. It's been a roller coaster, as I think every driver would agree. Their own journey's been a roller coaster in one way or another, but I've now found myself with a team, Hybrid Tune Motorsport, who are fully supporting me and really believe in me. Every team I've had has believed in me, which is really nice. But this team this year, I think it feels like a start of a fresh chapter for me with Hybrid Tune, and I can't wait to get started with them and really try and move up the grid and create another fond chapter to look back on in my journey.